How to fold altar linens. Catholics, Anglicans, and other liturgical Christian churches use various traditional linens at and around the altar during a service. When preparing these linens for storage, you should fold them up using a few standard guidelines. Method 1: Purificators and post-communion veils. 1. Look at the linen. The purificator is the smallest of the small linens, and the post-communion veil is the largest of the small linens. Both can be either square or rectangular, and both have an embroidered cross in the center. The purificator is the linen used to dry the holy vessels during Holy Communion. The post-communion veil is used to cover the chalice after Holy Communion has concluded. 2. Place the linen right side down. Lay either linen flat with the cross upright but facing down. Smooth out any wrinkles with your hands. 3. Fold in the right side. Fold the right side in toward the left. The right-most third of the material should be folded over the center third, leaving only the left-most third visible. 4. Bring in the left side. Fold the left side in toward the right. The edge of this left-most third should meet the bend of your first fold. The bend of this fold should meet the edge of the original right side of the linen. Crease both folds with your fingers to lightly crease them before continuing. 5. Fold up the bottom. Fold the bottom third of the linen up so that it covers the center third of the cloth. 6. Bring down the top. Fold down the remaining top third of the linen so that it completely covers the material from your previous fold. If done correctly, the purificator and/or post-communion veil should be folded into 9 even square sections. 7. Press the creases. Use your fingers to press all the folded edges into firm creases. Flip the linen over so that the embroidered cross is now on top. Press the creases with an iron before putting the linen into long-term storage. This step completes the process. The purificator or post-communion veil should be ready to store. Method 2: Corporals. 1. Examine the linen. Corporals are square linens that are a little smaller than the post-communion veil. The cloth should have a decorative embroidered cross along the center bottom. The corporal is a linen that is spread over the top of the middle of the altar. It reaches to the front edge but does not hang over that edge. 2. Place the corporal right side up. Lay the linen out flat, smoothing out any wrinkles with your hands. The cross should face up. Unlike most other small altar cloths, the corporal is folded inside out. This is done so that any crumbs from the Eucharist will be caught inside the material instead of falling to the ground. These crumbs can later be shaken off into the piscina, the basin where the communion vessels are washed. Folding the corporal inside out also makes it easier for the priest or deacon to spread it out over the altar. 3. Fold up the bottom third. Take the bottom-most third of the corporal and fold it up. This bottom portion should cover a third of the material along the horizontal center of the linen. Only the top third should still be free. 4. Fold down the top third. Bring the top-most third of the linen down, using it to fully cover the bottom and middle thirds previously folded together. Take a moment to press both folds with your fingers, lightly creasing them. Doing so will help keep the linen smoother for the next set of folds. 5. Bring the right third in. Fold the right-most third of the corporal in toward the left. The right third should cover the center third of the linen. 6. Bring the left third in. Fold in the remaining left third of the linen, covering both the right and vertical center thirds previously folded together. If done correctly, the corporal should be folded into 9 equal square sections. The cross should be tucked away somewhere inside. 7. Crease the folds. Drag your finger along each fold of the material to firmly crease them before storing the corporal. If you intend to keep the linen in long-term storage, consider pressing the creases with an iron. This step completes the process. Method 3: Lavabo towels and baptismal towels. 1. Look closely at the linen. These towels are almost always rectangular and usually measure around 6 inches by 9 inches, 15 centimeters by 23 centimeters. An embroidered cross or shell usually decorates the center bottom. The priest uses the lavabo towel to dry his hands when he has washed them before the consecration of the Eucharist. A baptismal towel is used to dry an infant or other individual after being baptized with holy water. 2. Place the towel right side down. Spread out the towel so that the cross or shell faces down. Use your hands to smooth out any wrinkles or bunches. The long side of the towel should run vertically and the shorter side should run horizontally. 3. Fold in the right third. Take the right-most third of the towel and fold it in toward the left. The right third should completely cover a third of the towel at the center. There should be another even third open at the left. 4. Bring in the left third. Fold the left-most third of the towel in toward the right. This panel should completely cover the right and center thirds that were folded together previously. 5. Fold the rest in half. Fold the top of the towel down over the bottom. When finished, the towel should be folded into 6 evenly sized rectangles. 6. Crease the folds. Use your fingers to crease each fold you made. Turn the towel over so that the decorative cross or shell is now on top. This step should complete the process. Method for fair linens, credence tablecloths, and other large linens. 1. Lay the linen flat. Spread the cloth out so that lies right side up in front of you. Use your hands to smooth out as many wrinkles as possible. If you allow any of the wrinkles or folds to remain, you could end up creating a large crease where one should not be. Large linens are rolled, not folded. You will roll the linen up so that it faces inside out when viewed on the roll. 2. Roll it into a cardboard roller. Place an appropriately sized cardboard roller on one end of the linen. Roll the linen around the cardboard, and continue on until all of the material is on the roll. You will need to hold the cloth with a bit of tension as you roll it up. Otherwise, wrinkles are more likely to form. Keep the hems straight and square with each other so that the linen rolls up evenly. 3. Wrap the roll. Protect the linen by wrapping the roll with tissue paper. It is also recommended that you label the tissue paper with fair linen, credence, or another appropriate name. Doing so will make it easier to identify the linen later. After completing this step, you can place the linen in storage.